What's up, guys? Carter Wajenko here from the Tackle Box, and today we're doing an in-depth review on the BizBaits Pad Daddy. Let's get started. Alright, guys, so today we're talking about the BizBaits Pad Daddy. So this is a toad style bait, very similar to a buzzbait and a frog, and combines a lot of the aspects that you're going to get with both of those baits and combines them into kind of a hybrid. So with a buzzbait, it's generally fished in open water around light cover. Lots of wood, riprap are both really good. But something that you really can't do with the buzzbait is fish it through grass. Unless it's lily pads, there's really no kind of grass that you can fish it through and not get hung up on the blade. That's why this Pad Daddy is so crucial. So there's a couple different ones that I like to throw. This Pad Daddy is probably my favorite one. Then we also got a little bit smaller profile, which is the Ribbit Toad by Stanley Baits, I believe. And then we also got the Strike King Rage Toad, which is a lot bigger. Well, it's not bigger, but the appendages give off a lot more vibration and noise in the water. But this Pad Daddy combines the aspects of both of these baits into one. So the hook that I like to throw it on is this double take hook. So it's pretty much just like a frog hook, but a lot of guys will use swim bait hooks for these, but I'm a firm believer in throwing this double hook. What's great about this Pad Daddy, so as you guys can see on this little bit smaller Ribbit Toad, it's a very thin body, and while it's great for resembling a smaller target in the water, rigging it with this double take hook and having a little bit better durability is a little bit harder for this bait. So it's not going to last as many fish with this smaller profile. And so that's why I like to go with the Pad Daddy. So as you can see, very thick profile, and it got a lot of meat on that bait, and it's going to last a ton of fish for you. It also is a little bit more finesse. So it's got very subtle action in the water, and what that extra plastic does, not only does it increase the durability, but also casting distance. This bait is really designed to cover water. Fishing over really big grass flats is where I like to fish this, eelgrass, and covering a ton of water is mainly where this bait is going to shine. It's got just enough to rig it on this double take hook. I'll show you guys what it looks like. And it's got kind of a ridge on the back of this bait. It's a really good spot for you to bury those two hooks in. Also, with the design of this bait, so this one here tends to roll over and the hook will be upside down. But the way this bait is designed, it is not going to do that. So as you guys can see, plastic right there is buried into that bait, and you're not going to get any grass. And this bait runs true. It does not roll over like some of the other baits you're going to run into, but is a very subtle action in the water. Has great casting distance, and the durability is amazing. And that's pretty much all you can ask for. So the gear I like to fish this on, I'll generally use 65-pound Power Pro braid. I'll use it with my Bantam MGL. It's my favorite grass reel. Got super durable reel, and that's just why I like to use it for that more heavy cover stuff. And then I'll pair it with a Dobyns Champion 735. Sometimes I'll bump it up to 736 depending on the conditions that I'm fishing. Also a 746. Champion Extreme is a really good rod, kind of a mix between that 735 and 736. And there's a couple colors that come in this BizBaits Pad Daddy. So right here we got straight black, which is pretty much the only color I'm going to use. But if you guys want to run, shad pattern, green pumpkin, I believe they also have. They got some mixes. So I believe there's white with watermelon on top. There's a couple different color patterns, but covers pretty much everything you're going to need for a toad. It is also not a super bad price point. I believe it's $5 or $6, and you get 5 or 6 toads. And those are going to last you for a long time just because of the durability of this bait, having that little bit of extra plastic. But that's a little in-depth review on this BizBaits Pad Daddy. You guys can check them out. I believe they're on Tackle Warehouse, and if not, they're on the BizBaits website, just bizbaits.com. And that's a little in-depth review, and we'll see you guys on the next episode of the Tackle Box.